Hi dollies, I hope you're all having a beautiful day. So today's review is going to be on our new Pullip release, Pullip Cinnamoroll Stardust version, as you see right here. Before I continue, I wanted to apologize for being a little MIA in these last couple of weeks. I've been so tired. I don't know how you are hanging in there or how everyone is doing, but I hope you're doing well and you're surviving and staying safe. But on my end, I've just been so exhausted with work, with the pandemic. I wear multiple hats. So one of the hats that I wear is to look after COVID-19 patients after they were discharged from the hospital. Of course, if they come out of the hospital. So it's been madness. So I've kind of been, I'm being pulled in many different ways. So I'm just trying to survive and make it out there. And like I said, I'm sorry that I'm not uploading consistently, but the good news is that I am going to be uploading the newer releases. I really had ideas or have ideas for other videos. I just haven't had time to do it because, again, it's been insane. Okay, so I apologize for that ahead of time. So as you all know, I'm going to give you my honest opinion regarding this release, and stay at the end because I am going to show you the other cinnamon roll release that we have and compare and give you my recommendations as I usually do. So let's get started. So let's talk about her headband hairpiece that she comes with. I absolutely love it how they did it this time around because it's legitly a headband where we have the ears, her little puffy, fluffy, puffy, nice, cute plush-like ears attached to this headpiece here, and then we have this string here that we tied around her. I absolutely love when they do it like this because it makes our lives easier. So let me talk about the headpiece. So to the top of the headpiece, you see we have some silver embellishment, and let me tell you, this is really pretty, really great quality. And then underneath that, this white that you see here is part of the, you know, the fake fur, plush fur that's on there. Okay, and we have the silver embellishment. It is very, very nicely made. And then it has the two bowls that we have here on the side. Just, I don't have anything negative to say about this headpiece. It's really, really cute. I think it suits her well. And then the ears, we have them on the side. The ears do not have any wires or anything like that, so you cannot pose them, so they're gonna be down just like this. Okay, and then like I was mentioning, the way you put it around her head is that you tie it, it's a silver string, and you just tie it to the back of her head so that this will stay firm and it won't fall off. So I really like it like this, much better than the first one. So now let's talk about the wig. So the style of the wig, let me see, I'm looking at the original release here. Pretty much the same. I'll show her more, a little bit more at the end. The style of the wig is basically the same. Of course, the big difference that we see here is the color. This color, I will guess the best way to describe it is more on the periwinkle, am I saying that right, color. Just very different, very pretty. I actually absolutely love it. I think it goes really well with the stock color. And then we have here to the back the little split that's done like this on purpose. I think this is really pretty, really nice. And then the buns are how we saw with the original. If you don't see it, I'm gonna tell you, there are some little pieces of periwinkle or purple threads that are stitched in the middle of all of this to keep this nice and tight and not falling apart. I think you could see it a little bit more on this end. I think you can see it right there. And yeah, and it's nicely put together, nicely sprayed on. Nothing crazy. I like how it's very, very neat. With the one that I got, the wig, I don't have any really much any negative things to say. There's no fallout. You know, you do have your expected net here that you can see of the wig net, but this is kind of, it makes sense because of the style, but again, it's not a big deal to me. I think this wig is very nice, at least the one that I have. It's very nicely tidy and just very neat. And then we have the two strands here of hair to the side. I wanted to give you a little bit of feedback of this because this time around was a little bit different, and I'm gonna tell you something. I actually like what Groove did with this time around as opposed to the first time. So you're all probably wondering, what in the world is this girl talking about? You all know I pay attention to detail, even packaging and all of that stuff. So this time around, when you unbox her, these two strands of hair are going to be held up and be curled up here to the back of her buns. So when you unbox her, you're going to be like, wait, is she missing it? No, you're just going to have to gently bring this down, and then she would have her strands, you know, loosely here in front of her face. It's not like the first cinnamon roll that we got. The cinnamon roll that we first had, her two strands were there, but the issue was that they had plastic wraps around them. So the issue is when you were taking it off, you could either make this more frizzy than what it was, or you could kind of maybe even damage it. So I kind of liked this approach that they're taking and now putting it behind the wig. Maybe they're watching my videos and maybe they're, I don't know, looking at that feedback that I'm providing. So I do actually like this route better. Just be, excuse me, I have hiccups. Just be very gentle about how you decide to take it from the back of the wig, but do not freak out. That is how they're doing it now. So yeah. So now let's talk about her face up. Oh, her face up is so sweet and delicate, and I think it doesn't have to be out there because her wig is out there and other parts of her stock is out there. So oh, I didn't even mention how nicely neat these bangs are. Love it. So now let's talk about her face up. So her eyes are basically the same color as the wig. They're these very pretty, let me see if I could put her eyes straight. Let's do that first. All right, there are these very pretty, I would say, periwinkle color with kind of like another, it's like it's a type of blue, I would say kind of like a cobalt blue on the pupil with some stars and these little cute little dots that we have there. Very, very cute. And then she does have a hint of pink on the top of her lid. She does have a hint of color. It is pink, and it actually even hints a little bit like a light lilac purple, like a light lilac purple color. It's like I said, it's like a hint of color to the top, and then to the bottom part here of her waterline, she has a pink liner with, again, some soft lashes. The lashes, the color of them, let me see, is it black? They're black color with the black cat eye. And then she does have soft light pink blush, you know, cheeks, and then her lips are a light pink color with some gloss, a little bit of gloss to the top, of course. And then when you close her eyes, we get it like her I cannot talk today, how our summer releases are with like the nude lid and the black eyeliner. Actually, now looking at it here with this lighting, oh, believe it or not, is actually not so nude. The color is actually the same as we have up here, that we have up here on her eye right here. It's the same color. I cannot even talk today. Again, I haven't really slept well because, again, of all the madness that's been going on in my field. So yeah, like I was trying to say, the color that we have here on the lid is the same that we have to the top of her eye. It's like that light lilac or light purple color. It's like a hint of color, but it's very pretty. And then this is how she looks like, right? Very pretty. Now let's talk about her stock. So her stock, let's just talk about, let's see, it is a two-piece. So we have the shirt that's separate, and then we have the skirt as a separate piece. This whole thing, everyone, is made out of that satin fabric material. It is shiny. This fabric is the kind of fabric that would tell you all, be very careful on letting Velcro get stuck to it or near it, because once you yank that Velcro, it's gonna mess up this fabric. It's gonna damage it a little, and then you're gonna see like little fluffy furry stuff, kind of like fabric pieces sticking out after that. So just be very careful with Velcro around this type of fabric type. So the top is a lilac purple color. It's like a light purple color, very simple, but again at the same time elegant with the embellishments that they put here on the front. We have this very cute silver embellished type bow here to the top with some bead detailing here to the center to make it look like buttons. And then we have these really, I love the lace, I'm a lace girl. And then we have the lace to the side here, and then to the sleeves of her shirt she does have another cute silver bow, and again some lace to the trim here of the shirt. Very cute, very simple, not too crazy. I absolutely love this color scheme. I'm living for it. And then now let's talk about the skirt. So the skirt, as you could see, it looks kind of blue on camera, but in real life is, how would I say, is it really a blue? I would tell you the truth. I guess it depends on the lighting. It's like that blue that hints purple. I know there's a name to that, but I'm not an artist like some of you all out there. I know there's a name. Do not kill me, you all. Do not come at me. But yes, it is that purple blue color. It's a purple blue color. Depending on how you're looking at it on the light, it may look more blue or it may look more purple. But yes, the fabric, like I was mentioning, is satin. And then we do have the print of cinnamon roll. She's riding a unicorn. It is supposed to be like this, where the little ruffles here, detailing. But if you look closely, we do have prints of cinnamon roll with her little cute unicorn. You can see the print. It is so cute all around. And we do have these two little cute hearts. Are they stitched on? They feel like they're nicely glued in there. These little cute heart pieces here to the top of her skirt. I absolutely love this. And then the skirt actually has this tulle piece here also stitched on and attached. It is not a separate piece. So this is how the skirt looks like. And then on the bottom of that, you will see she doesn't, well, we don't see her bloomers. I think she does have, or no, I don't think she does have any. I don't think she has any, but she does have these tights here, nicely fitted. And I think the color goes well with this outfit. Nicely fitted. And then she has her cute shoes. These papas are big, so these are big shoes. So I'm just letting you all know that this could fall off easily. Like, these are huge on her feet. But I do love the color. I think it goes really nicely with the color of this whole stock, I would say. I think it goes really nice with it. And then we do have these little cinnamon roll ears that are glued to the side. I would tell you be careful with this, because this kind of looks like if you mess with it, it's going to come off because of the glue. But of course you could re-glue that, of course. And then besides that, she does come with her cinnamon roll plush. This is a Sanrio character. Oh, I should add, if you do not know who Cinnamon Roll is a character with the Sanrio series. So this is a collaboration with Sanrio. Okay, look how cute this is. It is nice and cute. The plush is like, it's cute. It's very cute. And then of course we have the little bow here. This seems like it's stitched. Yes, it is. And then the eyes and then the mouth and the cheeks, it looks like it was something that you just iron on. Like, this, I will tell you through years, because of experience, just be very careful, because this kind of fabric, I know there's a name to it, kind of cracks through time. So just try your best to store it away from like humid areas or like heat, like very hot places. Not directly to like the sunlight, or like sunlight, you know, hitting anywhere in your room. Just be very careful with that. So yeah, very cute. And then she could hold her little plush like this. So yeah. Doesn't she look so cute? And then besides that, she comes with her collector card. Very, very cute. I think it displays the character just fine. She's so cutie. I really like this version. And then that's basically it, you all. So what are my final thoughts and recommendations? So here we go, right? The moment you've been waiting for. So I personally gonna tell you this, I actually love this version a pinch more than the original Pullip release. Why? Because I love that she looks a little bit more lively, not pale. And I think a lot of it has to do with the wig. Like, you know, wigs really do make a difference with the doll. Like, it really does make them look, you know, it could give them a whole different personality. And I think with this, the wig color within itself, it just gives her different personality. And then the eyes, I personally like this one because I feel like she's a little bit more lively and not as pale as the original. Even though the original one is cute too. I'm going to show you her in a little bit. I really do like her, I think, a little bit more. I personally would recommend her. So if you're the kind of person that already has the first one and you're wondering, should I get the second one? Or or should I get one or the other? I'm going to tell you this. It all depends on you, what you really like. Personally, I would say that if you have the first one and you're thinking about getting the second one, you're kind of getting the same doll, but kind of not really. They're different enough to say, okay, you know, as I'm not having the same one at my house. You know, they're two different. They're pretty different. I'm going to show you the other one now. So, or let's say you're kind of like, oh, I don't have either. Which one should I get? I would tell you I like this one a little bit more. But if you want one a little bit more faithful, I would say to the Sanrio brand and with the original color of Cinnamon Roll, I think the first one is a little bit the one to go with because of the Sanrio Cinnamon Roll character. But I personally like this one better. So where could you get her? I will tell you right now, the best place to get her is at pullipstyle.com. It is my place to shop, and it is a very trusted place to go to. So yes, and if you're like, oh, you know, should this be my first release? Should I, you know, the first release I should buy? I'll tell you, she may not be as versatile like other releases are. But again, if you're a Sanrio lover, you love Cinnamon Roll, you're going to be very happy with this release. I personally like her a bit more. So yes, that is my recommendation. Now let's talk about the original one. And I'm gonna do, if you stay with me at the end, I'm gonna do some close-ups, okay? I'm trying to get this girl together. So here is the first one that we have. This one here to your right. So that's the way that it's gonna film, to my left. So this is the first one and this is the second one. What I really do like is the headband. Like if you look at the first one, it was a very thin string, and then the ears literally could like go up and down, you see? Like you really, I'm messing up her wig now. You really had to like keep it up because the weight of the ears will bring this down, actually, down the string that they put. So this right here, you're not gonna have that problem with this one. That's a huge improvement in my opinion. I actually prefer this headband over this one. So that's an improvement. One thing that this one has that the newer does not have is that this one has a wire to the ears. So you could pose the ears if you want, as you could see here. Now see, now this thing is all the way down. This is kind of like what I've been telling you. So you could pose the ears if you like. With this one, you can't. Personally, that for me is not a make it or break it because I'm not going to pose them anyways. But maybe to some of you all, that's a big deal. But to me, it kind of really is not. Another big difference, if you look or not look, it's the type of pattern that we have on the dresses, okay? So the dress pattern, you know, with the one that we have now, like I was mentioning to you, Cinnamon Roll, she's on a unicorn. This Cinnamon Roll, like I'm talking about like the print here, okay, of the skirt. This Cinnamon Roll, she's on a teapot. There's a different pattern, you know, print that they did on the skirt there. Let's see, what else? I would say those are like the main things that are different. And of course you would see the color of the wig, like I was mentioning, she has a white wig, periwinkle wig. The face up, the color, it's funny enough to say this, I would tell you that this one looks a little bit more more on like on the peach side, like peach brown. I guess if you could look at them closely, I'm going to show you in a little bit. This color, I think her face up, believe it or not, it's kind of weird to say that. I would say that this release, her face up looks like she has more color to her skin, and I guess they did that to contrast the wig color because obviously you don't want her to look so pale. But even though, look at them, she does, I think the wig color just makes her look pale overall. But if you look at their face ups, the original Cinnamon Roll is more leaning toward like brown color, pink, and then of course our newer one, the one I'm talking about today, she's more on that lilac purple pink side. So the face ups are not identical. Okay, and even the eyebrow, let me see if the cat eye shape is the same. That is the same. Okay, and then when you close the eyes of, let me see, of the first one, it does have that pink, like a little bit of pink there. So they're different. The plushies are different as well. See, this is the first release and this is the second one. I personally like this plush better. She's more dressed. Or I think Cinnamoroll is a boy. He's more dressed. I could be wrong. I like this one better, but this one's still cute. They're both flippin' cute. I just love plushies. I'm a sucker for plushies. So again, I would say it's a personal preference. I would tell you now I prefer this one over the first one because I just feel like the white wig, I don't know, sometimes I feel like the white wig is getting overdone a little bit there. You know, they had it with the Hello Kitty, now we had it with her, so maybe that's what it is. So yeah, stay tuned, do not leave me. I'm gonna give you a closer look on the face up, okay? So here we are. I think you could see them better like this. So as I was mentioning, personally, I think the newer one here, I think I like her best, face up wise. I don't know, I think it's the purple color that I love a bit more than the original Cinnamoroll that we have here to the right. So Stardust, to me, I think I'm leaning a little bit more to her and liking her a little bit more than the original. You could see it, that there is a difference. Maybe I need, how do I show you? See? With this one, there is a bit more, I don't know. Now that I'm looking at her here, now she looks pale. What do you all think? I personally like Stardust, but this one, if you look at her, it's funny. Because when you look at her separately, you could see she has color on her face. It's kind of to that, like the brown you see here to the bottom of her eyes. Sorry, my nails are all messed up. And then the cheeks are pink. But when you look at them, if you look at her separately, she just looks paler overall. And I think it's because of the white. And then Stardust is more leaning toward, like I was mentioning, the pink. So I like Stardust much better. So that is my opinion. So I hope you all found that helpful. I tried my best. So I hope you found this review helpful, and I'm sorry that I rambled a lot. Oh my god, I guess you know how I am. I get passionate about talking about our releases. So I hope you found this review helpful. Leave me your comments as to telling me what do you think? Which one do you like more? Do you like Cinnamoroll, Stardust, or the original? So I'm looking forward to, yeah, chatting with you guys on the comment section. So I hope you found this review helpful, and I will see you all on the next one. Stay safe, you all, okay? Mwah. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you so much for being patient with me. All right? Mwah. Bye-bye.